What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to a new video. A bit of an emergency market update. I never like to use that word, but we got a lot of volatility. So what we'll do is we'll talk about what that volatility means. Are we actually going to be bearish right now? Are we bearish? What happened? News, etc. So we'll do a news update because we did get some news. I'll talk about what it is, what it means for the short term and the long term. And then we will also just talk about the markets right now. All right, what coins are interesting? What do you need to look at? Are we still bullish? Can we get new all-time highs? Everything. So let's get right into it. So if you look at Bitcoin right now, we got a little bit of a fake bullish move, I think, at the start of the afternoon into 72,000, and then a rejection. Now, what caused that rejection is news. All right, what you can see is that the dollar strength index, which is negatively correlated with Bitcoin, so if this goes up, Bitcoin goes down historically, skyrocketed, or at least tested the 200 EMA right here. Now, why did that happen? It's for this reason, and that is that we got some news regarding the unemployment rate, which was higher than expected. So that's actually relatively bullish for crypto. But then we also had non-farm payrolls and non-farm payrolls private, which were both higher than expected. And also hourly earnings and average hourly earnings that went up. So that means that people are earning more, which is all great, like more payrolls for people and more hourly earnings for people. But that does mean that maybe the inflation is not coming down yet. And what we want for crypto is a inflation rate that's dropping down. So that's why the dollar strength index went up, and or at least that's a bit more complicated, but doesn't matter. And that's why Bitcoin so far has dropped down. But even though Bitcoin has dropped down, I would actually say that we're still relatively strong. The dollar strength index is absolutely rallying. And what is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin dropped down to the 28 and the 50 EMA and is finding support here. So I'm actually still relatively bullish on Bitcoin. Now, it is a Friday, so it's always a bit difficult and tricky to analyze what's going to happen and what's most likely to happen next. So therefore, I am not going to pretend like I know what's going to happen. I will just be ready for whatever happens. All right, so right now, the main resistance level we have to break above for new all-time highs and potentially also some sort of a altcoin rally is the level between 71,500 and 72,000. Do I think we can break above that and rally up to probably the previous all-time high, which at this point of time, to be precise, is at 73,700? Do I think that's possible? Yes. Do I expect it? I don't know. No, I would say no. All right, because what you need is a lot of momentum to actually get there. Right now, if you look at the volume, I think the volume is still relatively low. And I think the open interest is going up, but it's still kind of at the same level as it was the 5th of June, so 2 days ago, and yesterday when we tested those levels. So there's no additional momentum while we are at the same levels. So that's why I think it's best to assume that we will not break out and that we will kind of consolidate. Now, having said that, if we do break out, I'll be ready and I will buy cryptos. All right, so be prepared for both scenarios. I would assume we're not going to break out, but I would draw up a plan and be ready for the potential breakout. All right, because like I said, I mean, even though the news was relatively bearish, we are holding on very well technically. So be prepared. So still, some cryptos are performing very, very well. So I just wanted to give you a brief overview of two coins that are doing well in general, which is Altcoin, which is still consolidating here. There's not much to say about that. No pun intended, but it's just consolidating. All right, so wait for either 2.3 or 2 cents to break. Then some more movement is possible, otherwise not. And JASMY is also still very, very bullish. Did a video on that this morning. That's still relevant. In this case, I expect a bit of a pullback from 4.5 cents. But I do expect us to stay bullish and ultimately to get up to 4.5, 4.6, and 4.7 cents. Now then, when we talk about some cryptos that I think have potential, it gets a bit more interesting. So we'll go over them. I'll quickly mention them and I think what's interesting. So Bitcoin Cash I think is interesting when we break above the 382 fib at 520. Filecoin showed a lot of momentum right here. That looks strong. Also got a breakout. Also mentioned on my X page, so check that out. Rune got some nice momentum today, but still needs to break above some significant levels, so not sure. Already very strong, missed one of my buy orders, unfortunately. PolyX, very strong. That looks, to me, like, again, the 382 fib at 48 cents seems to be the main level to break. Wormhole, or W, very strong. Expected somewhat more of a pullback, but it's going right now, so keep your eyes on that. And that's it for now. I mean, Injective, BounceBit, JASMY, like I said, are all quite strong as well, but those are a little bit more, they have a little bit less potential, I would say. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.